Before we get started, a huge thank you to Streetside Classics for letting me come into their facility and do these videos. They have tons of classic cars for sale at dealers all across the country. This particular video was shot at the Phoenix location, and while some of the cars in this video might be sold by the time it debuts, there are still many good classic cars to choose from. So when you're done with this video, head on over to their website at streetsideclassics.com. When was the last time you saw 3 early 2000s Ford Thunderbirds all in one place? I'm gonna guess never. This first black Thunderbird is a 2003, and it's pretty immaculate. We've got 31,000 miles showing on the odometer. We have a 5-speed automatic because that's the only transmission that was available in T-Birds, at least of this generation. Moving on to this T-Bird. And again, the interior is impeccable, which is becoming a trend with these cars. And of course, the paint on the outside is brand new. And then my favorite, this last Thunderbird. This car is the only Thunderbird of this generation here that has a two-tone interior, tan on black. All these cars have the 3.9-liter V8, which is actually a Jaguar engine. This was also used in the Lincoln LS. The next car is something you might never have seen before if you're not a JDM fan. This is a Nissan Stagea, and it's sort of a station wagon version of the Skyline. We even have Stagea floor mats. The gauge cluster looks very sporty. And we've got all our gauges here in the middle too. Nice JVC aftermarket head unit. 5-speed, so the only way you could get a 5-speed manual transmission is if you got all-wheel drive. So that's really neat. All-wheel drive 5-speed with twin turbos. We'll get to that in a minute. But look at the key on this car. Isn't that neat looking? You got the Nissan logo. Unlock and unlock. Building to the key. For the 1999, this is kind of cool stuff. I love it. Got a little Pac-Man ghosty ghost. And then in the back seat of the Stagea, we have, again, Stagea floor mats. Doesn't that look cool? And then we have an aftermarket JVC radio head unit. Oh, the bezel's coming off of that. So I can see why we have another one in. Also a JVC unit. Another weird feature of this car is look at the windows. How weird is that? I've seen cars with back windows that don't go all the way down, but this is like next level. Around the back here we have pretty decent sized tail lights. Love those. And then in the back we have a tailgate that opens upwards. And then not only do we have sportiness in this car, we also have a little Japanese practicality. We've got little storage bins in here. And rear washer fluid, I'd assume. See if we can get this to close. There. And then over here, we have another little cubby. Nice little storage bin. And we also have tie downs for, you know, hauling stuff in the back of your Stagea. Not much to see back here, but still very spacious. I forgot to mention this car has a massive, massive spoiler. And then under here we have our Nissan twin turbo engine. The R series twin cam 24 valve. And we have our ABS module here, a strut brace, of course. I just noticed this. Is this mesh? Like chicken wire? Okay. Here's another car that is a mismatch of countries. Like my Alante, this Chrysler TC by Maserati is also Italian. However, this car is also Japanese. That is a Mitsubishi 3-liter timing belt V6 that was also used in the Galant and the New Yorker. Also, like my Alante, the interior is holding up okay, except for the console. Except this issue is a lot smaller than the one in my Alante. It's not too terrible. Other than that, this car actually held up really decent inside. This car has a hard top. I do believe a rag top is under there. but I'm not completely sure.
Chrysler's TC by Maserati already has quite a history. It was originally conceived as an image booster for Chrysler.
Here's another car that's kind of a rarity. This is an Audi TT, and it's a Quattro. But not only is it a Quattro, it has a 6-speed manual, 34,000 miles on the odometer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. When you're done, check out Streetside Classics website at streetsideclassics.com.